Hey, coming at you here from the Unexpected Warriors Gym. What I've got for you today is a follow along core exercise or core workout. We're going to be having a comprehensive covering all aspects of the core, including the glutes, the abdominals, and the back. So I'm going to demonstrate different modifications, progressions, and regressions of each of the movement. So find one that works best for you, and we're going to be working in a 40-20, and it's going to be a total of a 12-minute workout. We got 6 different movements here. We're going to go through this twice. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump on in. I'm going to start the timer here. We'll start in 10 seconds. We're going to use this yoga ball and do some ball crunches. Pull in, bear down, and curl it up. Inhale, exhale. You want to keep the hips high. Crunch. So if you don't have a yoga ball, you can do this on the floor. You don't even need a yoga mat. Pull in, bear down, curl it up. Notice I have my hand on my abs. I like to have my hand there to get that mind muscle connection with my abdominal muscles. Keep curling. 5 more seconds. And rest. All right. So next up, we're going to work that posterior chain and work those glutes. And again, if you have a yoga ball, you get on the yoga ball, roll out until your head and shoulders are nice and comfortable. Feet are hip width apart. You're going to dip down and drive it up. Pulling the belly in, squeezing the glutes hard, driving those hips up as high as you can get them without arching the back. So, if you don't have a yoga ball, again, you can do these on the floor. Same setup, feet hip width apart, drive the hips up. Drive the hips up. Keeping the belly pulled in, we're squeezing the glutes. Keep going, less than 10 seconds. Drive it up. And rest. All right. So, next up, we're going to do a plank hold. So, I have a bench, a box here, so we can use this to elevate if need be. That would be a regression. But I'll start out on the floor. You want those hands right under your shoulders. Nice straight line from the head to the heel. Pushing the floor away, pulling that core in, bearing it down, holding it hard. So if you don't have this on the floor, elevate. If you have a coffee table, a sturdy chair, have that same line up here with the shoulder right over the hands. Nice straight line, bearing that core. Keep holding. 2, 1, and rest. Good. All right, next is another hold we're going to do. Dead bug hold, and if you want, you can go ahead and march it. So what that setup's going to look like, put your feet up here, arms at a 45, palms facing each other. Pull in this core nice and hard. We don't want any space between your low back and the mat. No arching here. Pull it in and hold it. I always say tuck your tail. If you were a sad puppy dog, you're tucking your tail in between your legs. If you got that hold down and you want to add a little march, slow marching. Do not let that back peel up off the mat. Good job. Less than 10 seconds. Keep holding. And rest. Good. All right. So, we're going to work those obliques with a side plank hold. And again, there's some progression and regression you can do with this. We want to make sure we got this shoulder over the elbow. You can have that bottom leg bent. Rainbow it up. pulling the core in, squeezing the legs, rainbowing up. Think about, got a string here, pulling this up. And hold it. So, knee on the ground is easier. If you want to progress this movement, pop the whole legs up. And hold. Try to keep that head in good position. Not down like this or doing something weird. A lot of times I like to try to look at my hand. Keep holding. You should feel this burning on the underside obliques right here. All right, and rest. All right, our last movement of the round is going to be a Superman. It's going to work our back. So we're going to get on our belly, lay flat down. Feet are going to stay on the floor. Arms are above. And what we're going to do is pull this down. Okay, we want the elbows pointing down to the mat. Try to get those hands up high. I'm squeezing my shoulder blades all the way down to my hips. Make that neck long. Keep those eyes focused down here on the mat. We're not jacking our necks, okay? Squeeze the booty. Remember to breathe. Keep trying to raise that chest up as high as you can. Woo, it's burning. If it gets to be too much and you need to take a break, drop out of it, get a quick breath, pop back into it. And rest. All right. So, we're going to go back through that one more time. And we'll work that other side on that side plank hold. So, if you got your ball, you want to do some ball crunches, get that ball back out. And hit it. Good thing about the ball, it gives you that extra range of motion. Get that stretch. We'll pull in, bear that core down, exhale and curl it up. We don't want to be sitting up, okay? I don't want to see any of this, okay? That's working the hip flexors. We're trying to do, work the abdominals and torso flexion. This is about all you need. In a nice, slow, steady pace. Feel each contraction of those abdominal muscles. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. You can stay on your ball if you have one to do those glute bridges. You're just going to roll a little bit further out. Or you can be on the floor and work those glutes. Feet hip width apart. Keep that upper body relaxed and drive it up. We're squeezing the glutes. Right here, you should feel this. Keep your feet strong into the mat. Belly's pulled in. And squeeze. Don't want to see any arching, okay? This is not good. We don't want to see this. Okay, keep that belly pulled in. And drive those hips up. My butt is on fire. And drive it up. Keep squeezing. 10 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right. Okay, plank hold. So I showed a regression for elevation in the first round. So this round, I'm going to show a progression that makes it a little bit more difficult. Get down on those elbows. And hold it. Good job. This is one way to progress it. If you really wanted to progress it, work a little bit more on shoulder stability, you can hold it here and then do some shoulder taps. Keeping those hips pointed straight down to the mat. Do them slow. You find where you're challenged and you can maintain good mechanics. Don't want to see any butts up in the air. Nothing sagging. Nice straight plank. Rest. All right, back to the dead bug. And again, you can hold it or you can do that dead bug march. Key is no space between the back and your floor or yoga mat. All right, and hold. So, if you feel like your back is peeling off, bring it in closer. This makes it easier. The further you stretch this out, the more difficult it is. Find that sweet spot where you can maintain the integrity of your back on the mat. Woo! Drop those heels on a slow march if you want. That kicks it up another notch. Got about 10 seconds left. Keep it going. Keep either holding or marching. And rest. Woo! All right, so get that side plank again. Remember, we want a nice straight line from the head all the way to the foot, whether you have your knee bent at the bottom to regress it, or you're up on both feet. Either way, pop it up. Make sure this is in good alignment. Squeeze the belly in, squeeze the booty, and we're rainbowing up. You got a string here that's pulling up. You're gonna feel it on these obliques right here. Or, if you want, stack those feet. Get both those legs up there. Keep holding. Woo! I can't see the clock from here, so I don't know how much longer we have. Just have to wait for that beep. Woo! It's burning. Woo! Good job. Hang in there. And rest. All right. One more movement here, ladies. I'm gonna get some Supermans. Work that back, and then you will have done a 12-minute core workout. All right, here we go. And get that chest up. Keep those elbows down, hands up high, into the sides. Don't want to see anything like this, okay? Keep those eyes on the mat, okay? We're not stretching our necks. Keep it down. I'm squeezing all the way into my booty. Remember to breathe. We are working really hard on these. We need oxygen. Don't hold the breath. Keep breathing. Keep holding. If you gotta stop and catch a breath, relax. Get a breath, and then get back into it. All right. Excellent job. Feel free to hit this workout multiple times a week. You can work your abs. You can do it 2 or 3 times a week and you would be just fine. See ya.